Experiencing today, Calvin, they will not be spared. A couple porcupines from here are headed to a restaurant now where they're going to be cooked into a multitude of dishes, and that's what we're going to be trying next.
Each porcupine packs 30,000 skin-piercing quills. When attacked, they turn around, flare up their quills, and run backwards to strike. This unique defense is highly effective against predators, but when faced with a steel cage, their maneuvers only prolong the inevitable. The porcupine is dipped in. The porcupine skin is torched to remove any remaining hair after a throw to Mr. Toom's private porcupine restaurant.
Sir, this looks fantastic.
Okay, cảm ơn.
Before we get into the food that's in front of us now, I must ask, where are we? What is this place?
Originally, this was a private area for him and his friends.
What started as an orchid farm has been transformed by Mr. Toom and his wife Yuin into a private refuge for diners seeking a taste of the exotic.
Those who want to dig into more knowledge of the porcupine, they sell the whole porcupine here from nose to tail.
Speaking of nose to tail, here we have stir-fried organs. Which organs are these? All of them?
With this aromatic bath. In a hot pan, add oil, shallots, and garlic. Then introduce the organs to the mix. Season with bouillon powder, black pepper, fish sauce, MSG, and a pinch of salt. Give those organs a flavorful toss. Finally, throw in pickled mustard leaves, chopped green onions, and chilies.
Let's save the stomach for last. There's a good story that goes with that. But I think we should start with the liver.
You love liver, Sonny.
I love liver.
Ready?
Cheers. Oh, it starts nice, soft, tender, and then it gets real bitter.
Tại vì đặc biệt là
He said the porcupine itself is a very bitter animal, and so it goes into the organs.
Okay, here, there's some kidney.
You loving this? Bitter.
More bitter than all my exes. It's a little bit spongy as you bite into it first.
Starts off really irony.
I'm enjoying it, and then little by little, that fat, oily flavor washes away, and I'm left with this biley, bitter flavor.
I agree, and this is very much about drinking food.
But then there's this right here. Now, not everyone is eating porcupine just because it tastes amazing. A lot of people are eating it because of certain health benefits.
According to some traditional Eastern medicine practitioners, the porcupine stomach has the ability to detoxify, relieve pain, and fortify one's stomach against digestive issues.
Right here we have stomach. It's not been put in alcohol or dried. Is this still going to give us some health benefits?
cái tinh thần này đúng không?
He's not a doctor, so he doesn't want to give any medical advice.
Well, I think it will. My piece is huge, by the way.
When's it big? Oh, that thing is so chewy.
That's like a pork intestine.
Or a rubber condom. My jaw is getting a workout right now.
That stomach is now in my stomach. I gotta say, I did not hate the taste of that. It reminded me a little bit of pork, oily, fatty, just insanely chewy. I liked it.
Do you know why you like it so much?
Why?
MSG.
Calvin, the stomach isn't the only thing that's good for you. They also have these. But my question is, if eating the stomach is good for your stomach, what do these do for you?
Cái lông nhím này là
Wow, this is far out. You can use it, since your hair is so luscious these days, as a hair tie. For those who have an infection in their ear, you can burn this and then blow the smoke into somebody's ear.
And then it helps heal their ear?
It helps take away the infection.
Fascinating. Next, we're going to be having the most elevated preparation possible. We are going to be eating a whole roasted porcupine. That is so thick, but we just got to roast it first.
Who's gonna roast it?
With our medicinal meal out of the way, it's time for work to begin on our main course. This endeavor begins with a flavorful stuffing. First, create a mix of shallots, garlic, chicken powder, 5-spice, honey, soy sauce, pepper, and rice wine. Give it a good stir, then throw in lemongrass and forest swampy tree leaves for extra fragrance. Now onto the porcupine. Kick things off with a rice wine massage, then generously stuff it with the seasoning blend. Next step, place the rodent on bamboo and rotate it, letting it roast over the flames for 3 hours. Ancient creature meets ancient cooking method. While the animal's skin crackles, it's brushed with a mix of wildflower honey, turmeric powder, and lime. From birth to butchery, and now to the dinner table. The only task remaining is to find out if this premium protein is worth the extra pesos.
Ladies and gentlemen, this looks amazing. Can we cheers to this incredible feast?
Mo hai ba yo. I have never seen an animal so pristine in this porcupine. I mean, it's huge. It's the first time he's ever roasted a whole porcupine this way.
What do you think of the result? Are you happy with it?
Chưa thử bao giờ.
Oh, he's really proud. He's never tried it before.
Well, we're going to be trying it soon, but we're not actually starting with that. We have a hot pot here with fermented rice.
Our porcupine hot pot kicks things off by frying minced onion, garlic, lemongrass, turmeric, and minced pineapple. Dilute fermented rice with water, then strain it to create a flavorful broth, marinated in oil, bouillon powder, MSG, and fish sauce. Now boil up the meat right at the table.
I'm wagering we're going to like this because it's just straight up meat. No crazy alcoholic porcupine liver.
Cheers. That is so tender,
So soft.
so flavorful. That is an amazing piece of meat. Now, I've had Wagyu, I've had other high-end cuts of beef.
That's a good bite.
That's a good bite.
Now here's the question, Calvin. Do you think it's more beefy or more porky?
I think it's more porky. It has that nutty tones, real sweet.
Texturally, it feels beefy, and it tastes a little more porky.
Oh, I agree.
I gotta say, I'm blown away. I'm very impressed. But what do you two think? Beefy or porky?
Giống heo hơn.
Also pink.
Interesting.
Thì nếm mà cái phần nào.
It has more porky flavor, but the skin, there's nothing like it. This is a meat that I think should get more attention. Imagine what chefs could do with this animal.
That being said, we have this right here, the pinnacle of today, the star of our meal. Sir, what's the plan exactly?
Oh, so we're gonna cut through the. Oh, look at that.
Oh, my gosh, dude, this looks so much like pork. When you're looking at it from this angle, it smells fragrant, almost a light smell to it. Tum, tum, tum.
Thơm, thơm.
Tum way. Wow. A little bit of gaminess, a little greasy.
Now, a lot of people in the West are gonna say this porcupine, it's not tender. In Vietnam, people love textures. People love eating chewy meat. They don't want something that's gonna just fall apart. This porcupine here could be the future of culinary.
In the USA?
Nó không giống như những con khác.
You notice that when you eat pork, it's full of fat. But this porcupine here is very lean.
I agree. Beyond that, the skin is not crispy like pork.
No. This is not like crackly.
It kind of reminds me of cartilage. It's so hard. We're eating body armor. That being said, the flavors on here, delicious. And then when you get to the meat below, nice, oily, smoky.
I think for the audience, if you're gonna eat this, skip the skin, eat the meat underneath, and really enjoy it.
Hey, and these are more great travel tips from Calvin for next time you're eating porcupine on your travel adventures.
Man, make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. I got more bangers for y'all, man. Got y'all.